What's up, everyone? We're going to check out today how we can record and save our samples as .wavs instead of .alc. So if you check when you're going through your sample packs, if I just record and drag something in, it will save as a .alc. Now, a .alc file essentially means that it brings all the information in your effects with it. And when we're recording out samples and we don't have any effects, it's actually stuff that we don't need. So we really want them just to be WAVs. The same thing too is that you'll find when you're going through your samples, if I click up and down with my arrows on the keyboard, the WAVs will play, but when we go into the audio, to the .alc here, sorry, you actually have to click it twice to start listening to it. And if you're like trying to flick through samples quick, that's a pain in the ass. So anyway, getting into it, I'm going to show you, so I have a serum patch here. I have a serum patch and I'm going to make a quick sample. Like so. Now let's say I've made a sample in serum, I really like it, so then I want to export it out. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to Command T or Control T to make a new audio track. And we'll drag this all the way back up here so that you can see what I'm doing. So we've got this new, actually I'll bring it up here and I'm going to color this pink so you know what the hell's going on. So we've got this new audio track. So we want to turn this one to resampling, and then we want to arm the recording on it. So now it's armed, so that now if we hit the record button, it will record to this track. So then we go up to this channel here, which is our synth that we made. And we're going to just solo that one. Now make sure if you have any sidechain turned on like I did, you turn it off so that nothing affects it. Make sure anything post-processing, anything further down you have turned off just in case it affects it. So we have a clean output, so as soon as the signal leaves your chain on your actual track, then it's not being affected by anything else. So what we're going to do now is with this soloed and with our resampling track armed, we will go to where we want to start and hit record. Great, so that's recorded now. So I'm going to Command T and make a new audio track and drag this down. This isn't necessary, but it's just nice. When you're making samples, you leave one track for resampling and then you make additional ones to drag down and put your samples on, sort of like I've done down here. Now, when you drag this down, it will be warped to the mode that you have as a default mode. So first off, you want to unwarp it. And then I'm going to keep this just to the 4 bars or 2 bars or 8 bars, whatever that is, keep it clean there. And then what you're going to do is Command J to consolidate that, or you can go down here to the consolidate option. And what that's going to do is if we go over to the side here, if you check out the current project, you'll see that there's samples, like a folder called samples, and then we have processed and recorded. So we go into the processed one and we go into the consolidate one. And now you see that whatever we hit Command J on, whatever we consolidate will go into this folder and it's saved as a .wav. So in this one, I'm now going to rename this, so Command R, and go Yassi sustain bass 2. Completely screw that up, but you know what I'm saying. And now if I click that in here, I've got it, it just immediately shows up as a sample. So now you want to drag that. So I'm going to go down into my user library, which is where I have my Yas stuff folder, and I'm going to put it into there. You can see it's now gone into the folder that I want. And now, as soon as I hit the down arrow or click on it or go over it, it just immediately shows up. And now I can drag this in as a clean sample, not worrying about any extra information on it or it bringing in any effects and stuff like that. So cheers for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.